Hello and welcome back. In this Black Excellist presentation, we will highlight the best Black-owned barbecue restaurants in the United States.
Welcome to blackexcellist.com, the site where we share Black excellence, opulence, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
Few native food traditions are as robust as America's obsession with barbecue. Highly seasoned, long-smoked meats that arrived on the plate, tender, juicy, and irresistible. Barbecue has its roots in the South, but luckily for meat lovers everywhere, authentic smokehouses have proliferated across the nation. From your typical barbecue capitals like Texas, the Carolinas, Memphis, and Kansas City, to some unexpected joints in California, Florida, Illinois, and Milwaukee, the following 10 barbecue restaurants have received rave reviews from customers, celebrities, and fellow pitmasters alike. Some have survived for generations, committed to family traditions, while expanding and opening up second locations. Others have been able to overcome the struggles of economic challenges, rebounding after fires, and of course, withstanding the devastation of the COVID-19 pandemic. Nonetheless, the list that we're presenting today is a resilient, diverse list of pitmasters who embody the particular barbecue style of their region. Help us celebrate the people and places behind this list, and be sure to stop in when you're in their neck of the woods. In this exclusive Black Excellist presentation, we will present the top 10 Black-owned barbecue joints in America. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Scott's BBQ. Famed pitmaster Rodney Scott, now a James Beard Award winner, and his barbecue has gained national notoriety, serving his world-famous pit cook barbecue since the 1970s. Scott's Pit Cook BBQ, as their sign reads, is widely considered the best barbecue in South Carolina, and few can argue that fact. Just a stone's throw from Myrtle Beach, Scott works his magic using his secret family recipe on their whole hog wood-cooked South Carolina barbecue with its amazing vinegar pepper-based barbecue sauce. Number 2. Cozy Corner Restaurant. Owner and co-founder Desiree Robinson was inducted into the American Royal Barbecue Hall of Fame in 2020, so we think she knows a thing or two about barbecue. Locals come in droves for her ribs, wings, and smoked sausage, but they also serve up little oddities on the menu, like their tasty whole chickens, bologna barbecue sandwiches, and Cornish hens. Smoky and spicy, a truly unique taste of Memphis. Number 3. Jenkins Quality BBQ. This is a family business serving Jacksonville, Florida since 1957. They currently have 3 convenient locations to proudly serving the tastiest ribs, chicken, beef, and pork you will ever eat. Their barbecue is cooked daily on an oak-fired pit and topped with their secret savory mustard-based barbecue sauce. Once you have a taste of their mouth-watering barbecue, you'll understand why customers can't get enough of Jenkins Quality BBQ. Number 4. Burns Original BBQ. Since 1977, Burns BBQ has been synonymous with that Houstonian smoked meat tradition since the founder, Roy Burns, began selling the stuff out of his house. Despite closing after Burns' passing in 2009, the neighborhood smokehouse reopened in 2012 with the help and investment of Burns' grandsons, Corey and Carl Crawford, former MLB players. After being featured on Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown, the historic and once shuttered institution has enjoyed a cultural resurgence and constant flow of weekend customers. At a moment when primarily white chefs and pitmasters are raising Houston's barbecue profile with their brisket, the Burns family holds down the city's first barbecue traditions, honoring the unique barbecue heritage that separates their city from the rest of the state. Number 5. Bludso's Bar and Q. Bludso's is a rare oasis of true Southern barbecue in California, with go-to items like sliced beef brisket and ribs. Their Southern barbecue essentials are seasoned with a custom dry rub and slow smoked for up to 14 hours, so they come out dripping with mouth-watering juices. Owner Kevin Bludso is a chef, television personality, and 2-time Steve Harvey Hoodie Award winner. In 2008, he opened this small takeout barbecue stand in Compton, California, but has since grown it into an international empire. Bludso has also recently appeared on the Netflix special, The American Barbecue Showdown. Number 6. Dreamland BBQ. Dreamland BBQ was founded in 1958 by John Big Daddy Bishop in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and has now grown to include 8 restaurants and an online store. Dreamland is eminently known for barbecue ribs, but the restaurant has grown and expanded the mouth-watering simplicity of ribs and white bread to include items such as pulled pork, barbecue chicken, and hickory smoked sausage, served with their own barbecue dipping sauce and banana pudding, a true Southern favorite for dessert. Number 7. Lems BBQ. Lems BBQ, the oldest Black-owned barbecue restaurant in Chicago, was established by 4 brothers who grew up in Mississippi, where their mother taught them to cook. Founded in 1954, the barbecue restaurant has survived with a history powered by fire and family, and the restaurant continues to entice thousands of area residents and celebrities to its tiny building in Chatham. Once the bedrock for middle-class Black professionals, Lems is a Chicago legend and gained a reputation for not only being the first place to serve rib tips in town, but also for its original sauce. The sauce originated from their mother's recipe and is still made from scratch every day. Over 6 decades, Lems has served the sweet aroma of barbecue ribs cooked with hickory wood, and their fall-off-the-bone ribs continue to elicit a near-constant line out the door. Number 8. Ashley's BBQ. Founded in 1961 by Thomas Ashley, Ashley's BBQ is an award-winning barbecue joint operated by a second-generation owner and pitmaster, Darnell Ashley. Like every barbecue joint, Ashley's has its own distinctive style, and the first thing you notice is the smell of hickory smoke in the air, a sign of true barbecue. Each of their smoked meats are treated to both a wet and dry rub before being slow smoked in an old-fashioned pit barbecue with wood and charcoal until they're smoky and tender. The restaurant has been famous all over southeastern Wisconsin for tangy and flavorful sauces, crisp coleslaw, and meaty fall-off-the-bone ribs. Number 9. Backyard BBQ Pit. In a state that's world-famous for slow-cooked pork, Backyard BBQ Pit remains an unheralded gem, upholding the standards for sweet sauces and tender pork ribs. Owner Melvin Simmons serves his Lexington-style barbecue with a twist, offering the standard pork shoulder as well as ribs, beef, chicken, turkey, and brisket, all cooked over oak and hickory in big brick pits. Generously dressed in a red pepper-laced vinegar sauce, it's a tender, juicy Carolina treat. Number 10. Gates BBQ. When it comes to famous barbecue cities, Kansas City has to be entered into this discussion. But when you mention barbecue in Kansas City, many will say Gates BBQ is among the best. The restaurant had humble beginnings, starting in the late 1940s by George Gates, but now boasts of half a dozen restaurants around the metro. The eatery has flavors famous to Kansas Cityans, including the pork ribs, beef brisket, and chicken wings. For those who can't make it into the restaurant, Gates BBQ makes its seasonings and sauces available at many local grocery stores and ships them all across the world.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed with us until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.